Hey beautiful people, how are you today? It's quite an overcast day today. Um, in good old Australia. I just heard myself echoing on Twitch. I had to fix that. I'm having a little sneaky session before I start my work today. Let me just close the door quickly. My mum is about a bit of a night owl, so she's still slapping. But we're about to head over to a new island. We've got pretty close to the nicheling type that we were after on this island. We have a lot of nichelings at the moment. Oh my gosh, 39.58. We're nearly at 40 hours on this particular save. We got some fire going on, just a little bit of chaos. A controlled chaos. It's very controlled chaos. I know what I'm doing. It's okay. But yes, we'll be popping on, and it is currently the morning of the 1st of August. I cannot believe how quickly this year is going. It's scaring me a little bit. But hey, nothing that we can't handle. It's going to be an exciting, fresh new start. But here is all our nichelings. We do have a fire that's been going for a while here now. It's on a mission to try and burn everything, apparently. There is a little one here, but obviously I'm not too fussed about it. This one here isn't going to be too big of a problem. We can easily move away from it. Because we've explored so much and our nichelings just have so much movement, or majority of them are double winged to have the movement, we can get out of the way pretty easily. But it's not much longer, and we're going to be heading to the next island. I'm not 100% whether it is a whale or a mountain. I feel it cool, actually. I love how you can have like the scratching on the rock to determine the difficulty. It's always quirky. It's always been quite interesting. This is the easier grassland, so we don't want to go easier. We're kind of doing really quite well. We did come onto this island with 1400 stored food, so we definitely haven't been as well adapted as we could have been, but good thing we had backup. So that's all fine. But yeah, let's start it off. We can look into I guess we had a few females that still hadn't given us the kids we're after. I think there's a few that I want a maternal line from yet. So we're nearly done with this round of baby boom. So we're not going to have any more kids for a while, which means it's the perfect time for us to just finish the last of the exploring in this little section here and starting to choose which nichelings we are taking to the next island. I think we can take a few. Got 4, 8, what's that, 13, 14, 15. So we can take a lot of nichelings across. It must be a whale island. I feel like it could be a whale. Whale islands are basically a recoup island, and then you get to choose where you want to go from there. So feel free to start, if it is a whale island, giving me some ideas as to what island to choose. Oh, hey baby. Next island hype is real. Trona, my partner, he's been super excited to see what the next island is. I told him I was going to probably be sneaking on live today before I started work. He went to work earlier today. Okay, baby. We'll be heading on to the new island soon. We just got to get on top of the last few babies that we've got around. Get through 38 nichelings a day. My gosh, it's going to be a little bit of a tedious trip, but we shouldn't have. I'm hoping we don't have any rogue males sitting around. Doesn't look like we're doing too bad. I'm gonna have to figure out, maybe you can head over to this tree here. Let's get Seeker up in the tree. She can help us keep tabs on where that fire is as well. Yeah, I think because we've explored so much, there's less chance of rogues spawning, which is good. food consumption is going to be next level. If we go to the whale island, we'll be able to easily get enough food. But yes, food consumption at the moment is pretty hectic. I have a lot of nichelings at the moment. Too many. So we've got Clyde here. I guess we can just start. I don't know, it's kind of a stage where I'm like what do we do? We're kind of like in a little bit of a limbo with a few of these guys. Oh, she doesn't have the strength. Do you have the turns? No. Maybe Miana. Easy. I'll try and get as much food as we can. Double check there's no movement. I don't really need any rogue children to add to my numbers at the moment. I think I've got enough in regards to numbers. So I've kind of been trying to breed out the nichelings to have extra strength. Ooh, that fella's actually stuck his head up. Well, that was a bad idea, buddy. So I've been trying to get a bit of a Barina with talons. Now that we've unlocked Barina hind legs, we can start doing that. So they've got the strength to just slash, dash, and crash all the plants, all the bushes, but still fly up in trees and collect food from up top of trees. We've still got a few bird beaks around. We don't have any more of the bat heads still around. I do not want Misa having a child because it's a rogue child. So she's been pregnant for a while, poor woman. I hope it hasn't been like a constant labour for her. We've got Hell here as well. She's amazing at just smashing bushes. So maybe we'll just double check there's nothing to clear here. She doesn't have great stamina in the heat though, is Hell's problem. She's too hot for the heat, apparently. And I've got Nuku here. He's very good at taking down bushes, so he's kind of on the hunt for bushes. There we go. He can take down that next turn. Up here we've got food. As we call up, who knows? We might get another random nicheling come join us. But we've nearly cleared out this whole section here as well, which would mean we're basically just needing to do this little section here and then we can go. On to the next island. New adventures await. Is there anything to dig up here? I mean, there is there. I guess you can pick that up next turn. Mum's going to take out this bush. And what are you going to do, my sweet? Is there anything else you can kind of clear up? Yes. Good, good, good. Raptor's kind of mainly going to be an explorer by the looks of it. Maybe we should get him up in a tree. But he does have a son that will be good by this mount here, so I won't have him go too far. What are you two wanting to do? Is there anything to dig up here? There's no roots particularly close by. Oh, there's a friendly Barina. He's probably going to go for our meat. They're not bad at that. They sneak over and steal our meat when we're not looking. So we still want to have a girl with Isis, so she's still in breeding mode. Let's have Kane can collect that. Haderach is keeping an eye on the tribe. He's kind of going to be mustering us together in order to move on to the next island. He's definitely taking on his father's vibes, which is the seeker of the group. There's nothing really here you can dig up, and the Krakadraw isn't particularly useful in this environment. Then we've got Lasura. She can collect, keeping an eye on where that fire's going. Resi is able to collect a few things here and there as well. Moonell Clo can do some more clearing. Where are you, my sweet? Oh, I see. She can start wrapping around, I think, and start searching into this section. The last section we haven't explored. I guess having lots of nichelings does make the exploring side of things so much easier, so we should be pretty close to getting out of here. Maybe Bronzera can kind of head in that direction, find food and help us with our travels. Is there anything here to clear? You don't take out the cactus bushes. We do not have the strength to take them on without hurting our nichelings. We're about to lose Malachi. Looks like it's going to be Malachi's last day. She was the sibling of Domina. Domina was just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't think we ended up getting... I'm trying to keep above the 1,000 food threshold, but my nichelings aren't super efficient at collecting on this island. Oh, wow. This fire is just not stopping. It is not stopping. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This is still far enough away. It's nothing to worry about. This one technically is still far enough away to not really worry about. I wonder if the termites are going to survive this trip. That's actually a pretty big fire though. And the other one's over here, which doesn't look like it's trying to spread yet. So that's fine. The fire is such an interesting little additive. I've never had to deal with the fires too much. I haven't actually spent too much time on the savannah. So it's pretty fun to kind of have to play around with. Okay. Now, we want another child from these guys. I think she is a... She's not blue, she's grey. So this is going to be a little grey boy. And we'll just gently push him out of the nest away from the fire. We'll have Tenzin and Isis. They can have another one. You can repair her nest and that way she can eat the rest of those. Oh my gosh, the food is just not efficient right now. Just double checking there's no rogues kind of popping up. None that I can really see. That's good. What else have we got here? We do have that food. Is there any other... We've got a few meat piles around actually. We must have lost our Bearina friend there. So that's going to bring in some food. That's good. We've got food here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that's the Bearina that she took out. This is another Bearina. This is another 10. And then this is a stag mole, so that's 4. So we've got what? That's 24 food this round so far, not including the random little scraps that we've been picking up. So we're nearly at the 30 mark already for what I'd like to try and get today. Like, I may not be one to eat meat, but my nichelings definitely appreciate the diet. I never thought, like, if you were to have asked me, like, even just a few months ago, that I would end up being, like, I guess on the vegetarian train, I would have thought you were crazy. It's just really interesting how you kind of go in that flow where life takes you every day is truly a mystery. It's really refreshing and exciting. Alright, pick those up. You're still pretty good from the food there. We need to find some more. Maybe you can kind of head. I'm gonna have Bowie. Bowie might go exploring over here. Okay, we've got a friendly Bearina there. We've got friendly Bearinas just randomly scattered everywhere. We can pick that food there. What can you do, Clyde? You're more of a hunter. But you can slash and dash these kind of bushes. And that was by luck that he managed to take that out. So any roots to dig up? Oh, there's some over there. Is it worth the hunt? Kind of want them to go more in this direction. Okay, we've got Twiddler here. Rocco, he's one to dig things up as well. We've got Mira here. Serpiant. Haderach. Do I want to get him up in a tree? He's not really particularly great at much else. He's definitely on that seeker ability. He can sniff things out, help direct people, gain knowledge, but it's kind of like the height of how useful he is. So let's get him up in a tree where he'll be most beneficial to everyone. Cain. Cain can dig things up and can collect from. Maybe we can have Cain on one of these termite mounds. Let's go a friendly one. Friendly ones are easier to deal with. Alright, got Terra here. Terra's going to be here with little Kiro, her brother, and they can... No, it can't be brother, they must be cousins. Are they? Terra, who's your mum? Birdie. And then who was I just looking at? Cain, who's your mum? Isis. Cain. No, that's not who I was looking at. Kiro. Kiro's mum is Finchie, who's pink. Ah, Finchie and Birdie, I think they must have been sisters. That's a bit cool. Sisters just chilling out near each other. It's a friendly mound, so these guys can have a little feed together. The only problem with the birds is they can't eat a lot. Okay, we've got Batista here, who's going to be pink. Can push him gently out, and then she can eat as many of those as she can. He's kind of like on the hunt to find any... Oh, he doesn't have the strength to take out those termite mounds. They need strength 2. Alright, we've got our beautiful Moonclaw, a little rogue child. She's helping clear over there. Raptor. Let's get him up in a tree, I think. That's where he's probably most beneficial to everyone. Okay, let's get these guys heading. I guess I can start clearing in this direction. Surely there's something that can be cleared in that space. We'll get her to head that way. And maybe Goldie? Goldie's got some strength behind her. She can do some smash, bash, crashing. Do some clearing. Alright, what do we want Bronzera to do? See if there's anything for her to dig up. She can also take on termite mounds if they're not aggressive termite mounds. So maybe she can come over and help out with that termite mound, I think. These guys are bashing, crashing, and dashing. Clearing as they go. We've got Nuku here, who can do a little bit of collecting. We've got Roscoe, Natalie, who's just a complete tank. You don't fuck with Natalie. She kind of dig things up. We've got Hell here, who we're trying to get around to that bush. Yeah, she can take out that bush next turn. And we think we definitely got enough food this time around. No real need for him to do too much. Okay. Oh my gosh. It only took us half an hour, but What the hell? That is such a randomly placed fire. Okay. Alright, we do have another child. Let's see what our little baby is. Do we have a girl? Oh my gosh. We are just not having any luck with girls in this line. This is crazy. I just want a girl, please. I mean, you're having cute AF babies though. Like, Shypri is beautiful. But we want girls. Oh gosh, he is so pretty. He's a very pretty boy. But not what we're after. How old are you, Isa? She's got heaps of time, so that's fine. We can just keep kind of puttering along. Do you have more strength than you, Ma? No. The fire's still far enough away that I'm not worried about it. I don't want him right next to the fire. And he's going to have to be mainly an explorer. He can't do much else. Right, that fire's pretty well under control. This one's been going on for ages. You can get in there, I'm sure, though. Like, if you're on the inside, you'd be fine. It's just going to keep spreading out. If you're inside it, you're never going to be... I'm actually really curious to try that. And Lazura's probably... She could probably get to that... Does this hurt her feet? It's not a good one, though, so... Maybe we can have... Mira can go in and help her out. Might as well. And then... Who else have we got around here? I don't think there's anything really to dig up much here. Is there? No. Okay. Well, some of these guys I might start having head to help with the searching. I think. Kurt can do collecting. Maybe we should head him towards a bush then. And then we've got Miana. She's got a few abilities. Nothing too crash hot, but she does have a few abilities. Maybe she can try and take on one of these termite mounds with some help. Maybe we can have Twiddler go and help her out. I think that's his daughter anyway. Keyword is think. There's so many initials I can't keep up with them all. Okay, we've got Seeker up there. And his son, Haderach. We've got a collecting boy here. I was going to have her take down this. She can collect off that. Our collecting ability is so poor. This random fire, though, I don't understand. Okay, you can dig that up, but I'm going to get her away from the fire. Batista. I mean, you could probably take this on. They've got such good hearing. Maybe your brother can help you out. Maybe them together will be able to smash that out. She's just taking forever to eat this one termite mound. Something that shouldn't take her very long at all. Raptor. Rico. Goldie. Something for you guys to clear in here. It just feels like this is very dense and it probably shouldn't be. So I'll just get them double check that there's nothing in here to clear up. Yeah, see, a bit more to clear up in there. Moonclaw, she's on a mission to clear up in there. Hell can take out that bush. Any other high grass here? Yes. Then we've got these guys doing a bit of clearing in this section. So let's have Crudon. He can come in here and do some smash dash crashing. Okay. Alright, who else have we got? Got Roscoe up there, who is now old enough. I don't know what his chest colour is though, it's not that. Oh, Roscoe's a grey boy, of course. Natalie, I guess you can just try and smell things out. She's not very good at smelling. I was thinking you do have Bronzera. Bronzera could probably take out one of these with help. So maybe we can have Natalie go help her out. I got Nuko here. This is his last day. I think with his last day, he can just take out that whole bush. Nuko's so cute though. Hey Devin! I love how you always say that you're AFK and then you come back. How are you, Devin? I'm so glad you're here because you've got to help me with naming some nichelings. We did just have a baby boom, so I'm hoping not to have some nichelings for a while because we've got 38 nichelings. There's so many nichelings right now. Oh golly gosh, okay, I can hear Bearina. Who has he decided to take on? They all keep trying to take on Natalie. Natalie can clear them up in like 2 swipes. It's so satisfying. But no, if they want to take her on, you know, you can go for it, bruh. We need the food because our nichelings are not very good at collecting food, so we'll take that. Devin, I'll be earlier in streams and miss them less because I'm going to get Twitch on my phone, so I'll get notifications. Yes, Twitch is super useful on one's phone. Do recommend, very, very much recommend. Because yeah, I've been sneaky. I've been jumping on in the morning, but I usually tend to jump on in my afternoon. So this is like a little treat. This is me not procrastinating. Definitely not procrastinating. And I'm just really, yeah, these guys are coming along. This is kind of like the most invested I've been on this journey, like this Adam's journey. So I'm quite invested. But we are getting really, really close to going to the next island. I'm just going to clear this section here. And that should be the last spot. Then we can choose. We've actually got spot. I think it's like 15 nichelings we can bring with us. So I'm feeling just because of how many ports there are and how that looks, we might be going to the whale, which means we get to choose which island we go to next. I wouldn't mind kind of sussing out. I'd love to go to the mountains because I really want to unlock more of those snow genes. And the jungle, we've got to go to the jungle at one stage 2. All right, just downloaded Twitch on phone. What are the new babies? All right, baby boom. Are you ready for this? We are still trying to get babies out of Isis and Tenzin right now. We're trying to get a girl. We're going to have to make a move for this next child though, because I want to keep her grey coloration because she came from Kaya, who was a wanderer that's joined, and her and Bloodmore had Isis. I feel like you've missed out on a little bit, Devin. There's been a little bit that's going on. Yes, there is a heck load of fire at the moment. These girls are being quite sneaky and they're actually within the fire flame, so they shouldn't be affected by it anymore. This one's been going for a while. It's on a pretty good spreading journey. We've got one over here that's pretty well tamed. It's not too chaotic. But of course we've got our Seeker pair keeping an eye on them. Yeah, because this is Seeker and then this is his son Haderach. Haderach means from the Dune series, you know, one that, I think, babe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like one who's seen many futures or something along those lines. So very wise. They're definitely a Seeker lineage where they seek knowledge. They have the senses that kind of help guide the others. Their senses are not to collect or hunt as such. Oh, it's Seeker's last day. All right, we can do a quick flick through and try and get... There's a lot going on. We've had so many babies. Kaya, yeah, she was really cool. And Isis turned out relatively cool too. We do have the... Maybe not there, but we do have somewhere the Scorpion Tail recessive. We haven't had it dominant yet. But we had a huge, massive baby boom. I have 37 nichelings right now. I want to try and cut that back to 20 if possible, but oh my gosh, you have a big body, Mihana. Oh girl, that's not going to help you with heat. But she looks pretty badass. She's very cool looking. Oh my gosh, I don't know with babies. I might need to just go through the nichelings and I'll kind of try and explain where they come from as I go. That might be easier. Oh, there's been a bit going on. I have so many nichelings. One that is at many places at once. Thanks, baby. Meaning he can see multiple timelines. Yeah, so Haderach is a pretty bad last, and he's got the purple eyes, which is just majestic AF. So he's kind of doing a lot of the leading that his father was doing previous. Seeker turned out awesome. I love Seeker. And his brother is all the way over here giving us some really badass babies. So you've got his brother here, Sternguard, which is the son of Silverclaw. He's kind of been more the warrior leader of the group, and he was on the mission with Birdie to produce really strong Barina babies. So we finally unlocked the Barina hind legs with, where's our little warrior king here, Batista. He's given us the warrior hind legs, so we can now have talons on our flying nichelings. So that's going to be awesome to start incorporating. We'll see how it goes when we go into the next island. Devin, if there was another niche game, what would you want them to add? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, particular features to add? Because I think they've done a really good job with what it is. I've never really explored much of, like, how can they make it more? Okay. Where are we up to? It's just so many niche things. I want to get to the next island, but there's just so much to process. So I'm going to get Lazura. She's going to take these guys out, but have her look after it. That's fine. I'm going to have, I think I was going to have, oh, well that works out actually. So we can have Miana take on those termites, but there is Serpiant right on the top there. Serpiant is gorgeous. He's actually like, I like his tail too. So Serpiant is Darmina's child. She had 3 boys. She had Serpiant, Haderach is one of hers, and Rocco. So they were Darmina's, and I think Serpiant, he was quite pretty, but Haderach just turned out so cool. He's so beautiful. So that was our children from Dalmina. Ah, howdy, Betty Tollest. How are you? How have you been? I saw that you followed earlier. I was like... Yes, we are doing a bit of niche sussing out at the moment. What have you been up to, Miss Batty? Devin, just anything... I'm thinking maybe personalities. Yeah, personalities would definitely give it a lot of growth. I feel like they are still developing a lot, but it's definitely more on the genetic science side than the personality side. But I guess that's why, like, a lot of people that stream this that love the storytelling, they kind of add the personalities. Yeah, no, I've been really good, thanks, Batty. I've just been, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, studying, or attempting to study, too much niche, gigs, do my band stuff. No, but I've been really good. Lots of self-development stuff too. I had like a big shadow work session last week. It was also my shark week, my period week. So yeah, there's a lot going on, but I love whatever comes up from those big shadow days. So what is on everyone's agenda today? What are we getting up to? Hopefully it's not just full on procrastinating like I am. I do need to go work soon. It's so bad. Okay, well, let's have you smash, crash, bash that. Maybe you can... I was thinking she could take that on. I mean, she still can. Maybe we'll just have a sit. Bronzy can just sit there for a bit and wait to be joined by Natalie. Natalie, as in Charlie's Angels badass bitches. Hot and will take you down. We can get a little bit of food from these guys. I think that's a good bush too. Oh my gosh, we actually cleared that one out. I guess I can pick from that bush. Collect as much food as we can. These guys are just kind of popping through here to make sure we've cleared all this. I'm not clearing the stuff that will grow back just because I'm trying to be as efficient with our movements as possible, especially because the majority of our nichelings aren't adapted to the heat, so they don't have a lot of turns. But we've gotten a lot that are kind of breaking past that now. We're starting to get the big ear coming through. It's not going to be too much longer. We've actually unlocked the big ear in the traits as well, so that's super useful. But we have also almost unlocked the lean body and... Oh, Crouton, you managed to get a few moves there. I don't know how. And the tail. Very, very soon we'll be tackling those. I don't really want Miso to have a child because she's got a rogue baby, so let's try not to set her on a nest. Bobby's a collector. He's the son to a little wanderer male that we found in Ras Nuvan. I was really curious as to how his kid look. He looks gorgeous, but he also isn't super useful with genes, so he's just kind of like an explorer. We're just trying to clear this place up so we can get out of here sooner. Kane is taking on some of those. Like, the bird beak is useful because it's like an overall, but it's very small amounts. Like, it's not very niche to one food source, so it's kind of pointless as well. What can we get you do, Clyde? Maybe you can just do some more clearing, I suppose. I've popped him over there because he can actually collect berries. Yeah, these guys aren't super... Ooh! Well, you don't have the strength to do it. We've actually got a stag mole there, so we can work to get in that stag mole next time. Okay, we're going to move on. This fire's getting a little bit close to these guys, so let's have them move. Maybe they can have the next baby in that nest. So let's let them start walking that direction. Let's have Shypri. I'm trying to get a girl from these guys. I want to try and keep this grey maternal line going on. It's testing us. But we can have these guys mate again. See if we can get a female. And we'll let. Oh gosh, I fucked up. No, okay. That was my doozy. I guess children at this stage is more important. The bird beak does look cool. Devon, I'm watching YouTube like Sims 4 videos and 2 sequence horror stories. Oh dear, don't do horror stories. And some Roblox. I keep coming across Roblox. It seems intriguing. I've come across a Sims 3 streamer. Or Sims 3. Who's been playing Roblox a lot. What's his name? His name is It's Sammy. And I've noticed that on his page. Maybe, is that a mention? Is that the thing for it? I'll quickly mention him in here. I don't know if that's actually how you do it or not, but that's his name. Yeah, okay. That's not going to work. I don't know how to... I'm learning how to stream. That's his name there. He has a few Roblox streams that he's doing, and he's a Sims person. My next Sims 3 video is also up on my page if you want to suss out what my girl Zara in the Leprosy Challenge has been doing. I got that video up. It should have launched 5 minutes ago. So you can pop in and suss that out too if you are so interested. Alright, these guys these guys can work together to eat all this food. Oh gosh, they're just so inefficient with collecting food. It's so frustrating. Please tell me that's not a bad one. She can't take it on her own because she doesn't have, she's got to be able to avoid the termites. And she can't. Yeah, that fire's pretty cruisy. Okay, that's everyone. 37 nichelings is too many. Too many. Oh gosh. Whew. Okay, where's the fire at? So it's still, yeah, it's just kind of spreading out. You stay in the center and you're all good, basically. So these guys are set. You can just keep picking from those. Because I haven't been affected by it. I guess she can, at this stage, keep picking off these as well. Oh! Oh! Hello? Who are you? You're like a little fire panda. Oh, she's burning. Oh dear. Oh, she's probably been like caught in that fire big time. Looks like she's taken a lot of burn damage. Oh, and she's sick too. So she would have only just spawned because it's not coming up that she's sick here. So The poor game spawned her into the fire. Like, that's brutal. Devin, AFK, gotta pet my lovable chaos. I love that. The definition of cats. So good. Yeah, hey Batty, like very, very cute. Our little fire panda. We can have her join so that, you know, she's kind of got a little bit of comfort here. I'd have to get one of my flying nichelings to kind of pop in though. But the problem is they've got to kind of, oh no, the fire's going outwards. So we can pop in here. Let's have her, we might actually get her to go towards someone who can help. That might be better. Let's get her so she doesn't keep running away. She's got a bit of movement, so let's get her to pop over here and then we can get her extinguished. Oh, poor sweet. Poor sweet. And then we'll just get her to pop away so she doesn't get her sick. But this is our little fire panda. I love her. She's a bit cute. Even with the weird derp snout. She's a very, very interesting animal. But it feels good to be able to have helped her. Alrighty, where are we up to now? So we've got Bowie here. Bowie's just kind of collecting where he can. We've lost our Seeker of the Tribe, but that means Haderach can step up. He can take on the task of looking out for everyone. Rosnovan is good at collecting, so he can keep collecting there. We've got a few... Oh, I'm just appreciating the fact that Kane has 3 action points. He's not overheated. It is so nice, because so many of my nichelings overheat. Oh, it's so frustrating. We've had this fire going for ages. Like, such a long time. Look how big this fire has gotten. I think that's like the biggest fire I've seen. Oh dear, the termites are on fire. I don't know what happens to them. I think they just... Yeah, I think they go like on the next... they don't actually get destroyed. I think the plants go down, but they grow back. I think. I haven't done too much Savannah stuff, so... Yeah, some of this is quite intriguing. Is there anything here you can dig up? Not really. Yeah, we're definitely struggling with food at the moment. Let's get you away from that guy there. He might come back. See if she can smash that. Yeah, that's useful. You can collect. You can dig up. Is there anything to dig up? Not really. There is down there. Maybe you can work towards going down there. You can dig that up. Oh, actually, no, it's probably better if Rocco digs that up. Rocco's got a better digging ability. I got these guys collecting from that mound. And what else can you do? You can actually collect a little bit too because you're big, so get you to collect from that bush as well. Sternguard's here just doing some smash, dash, crashing. He's just lost his partner. She did a good job. Okay, Finchy had some badass babies and she's gotten us that gene that it took me like 2 active... In fact, it's taken me a long time to try and get that Bearina hind leg. And 2 like very actively grinding. So she's really helped with that. Little champion. Okay, get that grass out of the way. Goldie. Okay, now... Ooh, yes, please. Let's have her take that out. Nice. Okay. See, because I want to try and keep above 1,000 food. We came on this island with 1,400 food, so we can keep on top of that. That would be great. Welcome back, Devin. Good to have you back. Okay, now, is there anything else you can kind of clear up here? No, I guess you keep going into the thickets. There you go, my sweet. I think she actually has, yeah, she's got a small body, so she can actually do a bit of movement. I guess we're going to have Hell come over here. She can crash, bash, dash that. I was kind of wanting to... That's like 10 food there as well. I'm not wanting to take this down until we've got the support to do so. Okay. Slowly getting down on our number count, losing some of our older fellas. We've got Shy Pri is older now. What's he good at? he's gonna have to be perched up in a tree as well. So maybe we'll have him go on an adventure. He can, oh my gosh, look at that movement. How satisfying is that? It's so good. It's so good. Okay. Oh, another thought too, if you guys want feedback. Do you like having the chat permanently there, or do you like it when it clears after a certain amount of time? Because I can get it so it's not so permanently on the screen. I think personally, I'd prefer for it not to stay on there, so I can change that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I'm learning kind of different configurations. Love feedback, absolutely love feedback. So yeah, let me know. No, you guys. I guess the perk is that like you have been paying attention, or you jump in later, like you can kind of follow what has been going on in chat, but it can get a bit messy. So let me know what you guys prefer. You like it permanent. Alright, Devin likes it permanent. Because the other option is like kind of having it up for like a certain time frame for like, 30 seconds or a minute or a few minutes, and then after a certain period of time it goes away. So I don't want it, like, I guess it's on this sort of game, it doesn't get in the way much. Maybe in Sims, it would be more busy. So I probably wouldn't have it up for Sims. So that's kind of a thought too. But in this game, it's kind of pretty chill. Okay, who have we got here? Okay, that's still a good one. So you might as well keep nibbling on those. The fire's nowhere near you. Got a pink chest there. Go munch, 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 munch. Okay, that's everyone. Oh, we're getting there. Alright, we're losing some more of our ancestors now. So what have we got? We've got a new baby. Is it a girl? Oh my god! I don't understand. I'm trying to get a female from Isis. You know what Isis says? She's like, no, I'm gonna have 5 babies and they're all gonna be boys. Like, do I give up on her line? Anyway, let's see what the baby is. Maybe you guys can help me name. We've got Roster. I am definitely down to hearing some new names. He's kind of got a bit of a cookie vibe. 5 babies, yeah, and they're all boys. I've been trying to get one girl. That's why she's had so many babies. And this is number 5, and 5 out of 5 have all been boys. Like, look at this ratio right now. Oh. All right. I guess we might as well give him a cute ass name to suit him. So please give me some name ideas, guys. Give him a cute name. But do I really want a girl? Okay. Gosh darn. I really want a girl. Do I work for it? Do I go one more? I feel like I could probably try again. Surely she's ought to have one next turn. You want to just call him Cookie? We can call him Cookie. I reckon Cookie's really cute. Like I just love that head too. The cracker jaws just got to such a it's like a lion vibe. One more. Are we going to cut it at one more? Oh, I really want a girl from that line. But it's just really difficult. Really difficult. We've got enough nichelings as it is, and then the game just laughs at me. Alright, looks like we've just lost Athena there. Tenzin's a cool looking nicheling too. Like, I love his red. He's a cute nicheling. And the fact that their claws are red too is just really cool. We got a little Athena. Poor Athena. She's got set up a little bit. I won't breed her, so I won't bother giving her a color coordination, but it was nice to be able to save her. Let's have her kind of pop over here. We don't want her too close, but I don't think she would want to go too far away from our savior Rocco. But yeah, she can just help us kind of clear the space. A little fire baby there. A little fire panda. She's a bit cute. Okay, right, anyway, you can keep collecting from that. Clyde can either hunt Ooh, yeah, okay, that's easy. He can come in and take out this guy. And then Kurt might as well help out. Pick that up. I'm really just assuming we don't have any rogues right now. We've explored majority of this space, so I'm hoping no rogues come up. I don't know if they come up in like, if they can spawn areas where you've already searched. They're just annoying. They're just there to be pests. I swear. I should check that was actually a good bush, but looks like we're in luck. Collecting here and there. We are above the threshold I was kind of after, so... Alright, well, Terra's bush is now on fire. So let's get her to pop... Yeah, okay, she's fine there. And she can, I've never had a burnt nicheling before either, so that was an interesting experience. But there she can't get burnt because it's already been a burnt patch, so she's fine. Swampina, so I'm wanting to clear this section. I think this is everything. Oh, no, not quite. Oh, awesome, clear that section. Sternguard, it is Sternguard's last day. Let's see if there's any bushes that he can ceremoniously destroy. Can have him here. That can be, and he's next to his son there as well, so that's a bit cute. I'm gonna have to look to getting what crew we're going to be taking over to the next island. I think it's time that I was going to think of taking out that bush, but I think I just want to get this exploration done. So let's get these guys to pop in here and fully explore this section so that we can go into the next, because I'm thinking this next generation we can end up taking over, because I'm double check on the next day like where everyone's at, but I think that would be my plan. If it's a boy, another. If it's a girl, oh yeah, of course. If it's a girl, I'm done. Like, I'm not breeding them anymore if it's a girl. But I really don't need any more. Gosh dang. Oh, we're about to lose Raptor. Raptor had some pretty cute babies though, so he contributed well. What else have we got here? Got Batista, he's just grown up. Is there another bush they can take out? I mean, they could take out that together and work together to... I guess we might as well. Oh, Lyro looks so cool. I'm quite impressed with how he turned out. Not what I was expecting, but Lyro is really quite pretty. There you go, I can make sure he's happy. She's fine there. Oh my gosh, so many nichelings. It's never ending. Whoops, I kind of bummed that too. What? Okay, does anyone know what defense will ward off termites? I'm tempted to search that. Devin, maybe you could call the burnt one Phoebe. It's like the phoenix that rose from the ashes, but there's already a phoenix. I don't mind that, Phoebe, for our little fire panda. Because like we did just have an Athena. We can call her Phoebe. That's sweet. I feel like that's a nice way to initiate her into the group. A poor little fire panda. She's a cute little fire panda. But she's kind of got the odds against her. Poor thing. Okay, does anyone know? Do I need to search this? What is the defense needed to be able to handle termites? I might do a quick search myself. We'll see who gets there first. Am I brave enough to do it without? No. Oh, I just missed a call. I have to call my girl back maybe later. Oh, it could be important actually. I jump off in the next 10 minutes anyway. I've gone overtime as I do. Every time. I'm like, oh, I'll just go for half an hour. It's never half an hour. Niche, wiki, termite. Okay, let's see what it says. Ranking, I don't need ranking. Food sources, berries, coconuts, fish, gold leeches, insect swarms, meat, nuts, roots, shells, smelly fruit, snails, termite hills. A nicheling requires at least 2 strength in order to successfully break open a termite hill. Um, I don't know, it didn't actually come up. See if I go armor body if something comes up. Armor body or armor. I just want to know what armor could help us with. Would have probably been quicker if I did this on my computer. But something that I've kept on forgetting too, the Barina snout means that you can actually ward off predators. So if we weren't strong enough to handle a Barina that popped in or whatever it is, if we were getting overwhelmed and we couldn't actually defeat it, then we could use the Barina snout to deter it if it's got hearing abilities. Immunity, eyesight, hearing, smelling, defense. No, I don't know. Let's not push it. Yeah, I keep forgetting that's a little perk. This bush is currently on fire now, so we might just pop her away from that, so it's not going to be a problem. Okay, so what I might do is I'll finish this day. We can go to the next day and see if we ended up getting a female. But then I'll go through and we'll do our genetics check, follow where our lines are, and get a bit of an idea of where we're all at, and then I'll sign off for the morning. But I'll probably jump on again later this afternoon, which would probably be around, would usually be around my like 2:30, 3 o'clock that I jump on. So what's that from here? I'll use my fingers. I love counting with my fingers. 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. So about 5 hours, I'll be 5.5 hours, I'll be jumping back on. If you guys are interested, I probably will do niche again. I do need to jump back on my Sims 3, but I'm kind of like embedded in my niche journey at the moment. But there is a chance that I could be on Sims 3. So it's either going to be niche or Sims 3 that I jump in on later this afternoon. My poor Sims probably think I don't love them anymore. It's very interesting where my Sims journey is at the moment. I've got a very interesting legacy holder at the moment. Her name is Gracie and she's very, very interesting. All right, so this is our next day. Oh my gosh, we've lost so many nichelings. Oh, that's probably from the day before. Yeah, okay. We're starting to get back to the 20 that I'm more comfortable with. But let's see, did we manage to get a girl? I just... 6. She's had 6 boys, man. I give up. I give up. I actively give up. That is BS. That is such BS. You know what? I didn't want the grey maternal line anyway. I didn't want it. Oh, how annoying. Oh, no, I didn't move Cookie. Oh, I assumed it was another baby boy. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, my heart is settling again. My rage quit is over. I got overexcited. I assumed we are all good. She's not even pregnant for the next one yet, so we can settle. We can check the baby next time. The stream paused, or did I just rage quit and leave? For no reason. All right, okay. Next, my friends, let's just have a double check to see who we've lost. So we lost our old girl here. I think it was that Rowie? We ended up losing Dad, our amazing warrior king that he left behind. I mean, none of them got the cool warrior spec that he had, but he's got some really badass babies there. And we also lost, that was Raptor. Okay. We know that we've got our sick nicheling there as well. We're up to 31 nichelings. We're slowly getting there. Let me just put my hearing back on. Okay, hearing's back on. That's... I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, Devin, that you would vote niche. Okay, now let's have a sus. So that I can actually go and be productive today. Otherwise, I will never leave. I will never leave. We can have a little appreciation, I guess, for the ones that we just learned. So we lost Rusty. He did have a few kids too. He did a good job. Crudon ended up being a pretty badass kid. So then we've got Birdie. Birdie ended up having some badass babies with our amazing warrior leader. So that's awesome. We've got that Barina hind leg in now. We had Dalmina. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Sika. They had some beautiful babies. We lost Athena. Raptor. He ended up being pretty badass. All basically that he's missing is the right body and the talons. And a different tail probably. But yeah, he was a pretty good specimen. We've got Sternguard. He was our warrior leader that we just lost. His patterning is just beautiful. Rosnovan. He was our wanderer. Parla. I loved Parla. Parla was so cute. We lost Bloodmore. Double and Trouble. They're probably both in there somewhere. I think Trouble didn't end up having any kids, and that's why she's not up there. But we had Double and Trouble, the rogue children's... and that's probably the dad that got them pregnant again. We've got Kaya, who... I'm so close to giving up on her line, but she was pretty cool coming in. We lost Simba. I love Simba. He was beautiful. Polo, he ended up having some good babies as well. A lot. But we had a lot of really, really strong nichelings. Ryo, I believe that's the one that we just lost. We had Riley. Ghost had some beautiful kids as well. And Finchy. It's a bit weird to think that that was a generation. That's now over. I would definitely check out D Amazing. I'll double check who I've got on as well. We can kind of go from there. Alright, so next up, let's do a gene check and make sure that we're on top of all of our genes. So, K gene, our next generation includes Kiro, Goldie, Rico, Isis. Actually, no, Isis isn't included in this. Neither is Swampino. Rico is. This is the next generation that could be going next into the next island. Rico, Crudon, and Roscoe. So we've got a few options for the K gene. Home immunity gene, Rocco, Crudon, and Serpion. I really like Serpion. I would like if we can have him keep the gene going. But we also have Rocco and Crudon. I wouldn't mind having... I probably wouldn't even mind having all of these guys potentially come across, just because I really want to make sure we don't lose that home immunity gene. And we've got a lot of spots. It's like 15 spots. I'm pretty certain we're going to a wild island, because I doubt they'd give us that many spots if we're going to a harder island as a challenge. So there are home immunity babies. I gene. Okay, Miana needs to come and be our eye support. She's the only I gene that we have. H, we have so many H's. We don't need to worry about H's. Kane, Tapri, Cookie, Shypri. If they've got the same chest color, they're most likely siblings. Koda, Clyde, Nazura, Kiro, they're all H gene. So we don't need to worry about losing the H gene. Devin. It's like a little chant. She's streaming Animal Crossing. She's streaming Animal Crossing. I think it's pretty fair to say that Devin is an Animal Crossing fan. I don't blame you. I've been playing Dinkum, which is like the Aussie version of Animal Crossing. I probably would enjoy Animal Crossing. I'll look to doing that, but I don't have a Switch, so it's something that I'm gonna have to steal probably my partner's Switch to give it a go. But yeah, okay, HG is fine. G Gene, we've got Lyro, Batista. They are both awesome. They are definitely coming, so I'm going to make sure that Lyro's got the G to represent that he's going to be coming across. And Batista, he's got our hind legs that we're looking for, so I'll probably have him come across as well. And Miana is also a G. She turned out pretty cool, even though like she's not very beneficial to this land. Like big body's the worst you can have in this setting. She is really cool looking. Almost looks like she's just got really big eyes, because you can't really see her eyes with the black. F, we've got Barista, Rocco, Serpiant. They're all F that will be coming across, so that's fine. We're breeding all those guys. And I think usually, so they're the ones that I want to focus on. These guys aren't as important, but it's kind of interesting just to see where they are. So Rico and Goldie do have the E gene if we decide to have it come along. The D gene is in Terra, Lyra, and Lasura. So that's one that can, it's just, we've got actually really good genetic diversity at the moment. It's awesome. We also have a lot of nichelings, so genetic diversity is quite easy. Devin, what do you think is the most overrated game? I'm going to be very biased here probably in this and say like your Call of Duty and Battlefield games. Mainly just because I don't believe in normalizing violence and normalizing the whole reason behind war, which is just a big power struggle that's forcing us into a survival mode. Yeah, I'm going to put them down as overrated just because it's my personal belief. But yeah, I'm curious as to what you think is the most overrated game. That really intrigues me. Minecraft, I do love Minecraft though. I do love Minecraft. But Fortnite, I can see, I agree with you with the fact that it's overrated. I love Minecraft. I think it's just such a big sandbox. Like anyone can play it with any different approach and it's so unique and creative in its graphic style. Love Minecraft. Haven't played it for a long time though. Okay, so C, we've actually got a few C in there too, which is pretty cool. So the C gene's going to be pretty strong. B, we've got Bowie, Phoebe, even though we're not going to be breeding our fire panda. It's interesting to see that she's got double B, poor thing. But Hatterack and Bowie. So Hatterack is kind of the only one who would be interested in keeping the B gene. Hatterack is definitely coming with us, by the way. So that's, we'll just note him to be important. He's coming. And then A, our A genes, we've got Clyde, Tapri, Roscoe, Terra. So we've got a few that can, kind of keep that diversity there. But no, that's the crew coming across. An idea of some of the ones that I come across, appreciating who we've got, where they're coming from. We have such, this is a sausage fest. This is insane. There's way too many dicks in this dance floor. But it's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We might need to take all our girls just to be able to handle how many boys we've got there. And you know who the culprit is for all these boys? That woman right there. Isis, why? Why? Oh, gosh, dang. But yes, that is basically where I'm going to have to leave it. Otherwise, another jump off. But we know we don't have too much more to clear up in regards to this area. In fact, the fire might even help us out. But we should be able to really start knuckling down on who will be the next ones coming. Everyone's in a good age group. Like, none of them are too old to breed or move. Like, all the ones that are older, they're in that generation. So I kind of like keeping the generations in their section. Serpiant is probably one of the oldest. Yeah, so we're looking pretty good in regards to keeping on top of all that stuff. Hell's getting a bit older too, actually. I don't know if I'd breed Hell or not, but she's got a cool name. She's very strong. She's the warrior of the tribe, is Hell. But yeah, no. The ages are good. We can easily keep on top of all the ages. I think we should be able to move next turn. So that will either be this afternoon, depending on whether I play this or Sims. Oh my gosh, that fire's gotten huge. I've never seen a fire so big. It's about to join up with the other fire. Like, if I had a nicheling with the antennae, I would actually be able to tell when the fires had a chance of stopping, because you can tell, the heat level. This must be like heat level 4 for it to start. And then it must need to maintain like around 2, 3, 4 for it to keep going. How close are we to unlocking that other gene? The body. So 2 more days and we unlock all the rest of the Savannah genes as well. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, beautiful people. I need to get off this game. Otherwise, I will never ever get off this game. But I do want to thank everyone who has joined. I appreciate you all so much, having your energy here, having your energy present. And joining in a game that we both enjoy too is a nice little perk. So thank you so much for joining me for this session. let me know before I jump off, like what you're up to today, or what you got up to today. I know it's still Sunday night for a few of you guys. And I'm going to have a quick suss to see who we can send a raid to. So let's just have a quick gaze. Let's see who's on. Oh, Bob Ross is on. I love Bob Ross. He's really wanting me to get back into my oil painting. I have to give that a go. Who knows? Maybe I'd even stream my oil painting. I'm not a pro oil painter. I'm very much a noob, but I've been touching on, and I just really enjoy how that plays and works and stuff. It's nice. Who else is on? Nico Bun is on. Let's quickly have a suss on Nico Bun's energy and see what he's up to. And I know this is something you'd be able to hear, but you wouldn't be able to see because I don't know how to screen share just yet. Oh, it seems like such a complex game. But he seems to just be chilling there. And then you have also noted D Amazing. All these like multiple letters in people's names. Like, this is why, even though Ignesco is such a like complex name, in regards like no one knows it, it's very new, it's very unique. At least I don't need to be adding extra letters just to be able to have that name. Like, it is purely unique, makes it so much easier. I am the only Ignesco Grace. It's great. All right. Let's see what the Amazing's doing. In fact, I think there's only one other person kind of left with you anyway. So, Devon, would you like to go raid the Amazing? Are we ready? Are we ready for a raid, guys? Come on. There we go. There we go. Let's do this. Ha-la-la-la-la, 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 ha-la-la-la-la. I just launched my line. Worth it. Ha-la-la-la-la, 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 ha-la-la-la-la.